Hello developers, welcome back to our channel Coding Captain. In this video, we are going to start a new series on jQuery. Then comes to introduction. Now let's understand the agenda. Here first we are going to talk about prerequisite, then we will understand what is jQuery, why we should learn jQuery, then we can understand what are the purpose of jQuery, then we discuss how we can add jQuery in our project. Then we discuss what are the syntax of jQuery, and also we talk about jQuery selector, jQuery event, jQuery effect. Then also discuss how jQuery use and manipulate HTML, and also discuss is there any conflict when we are using jQuery in other programming language. Then we discuss about some jQuery plugins. Now let's talk about prerequisite. Before start jQuery, you must have knowledge on HTML, CSS, JavaScript. In HTML, you should know about basic tags, and in CSS you should know about styling and selectors. And in JavaScript you should have knowledge on object, function, DOM manipulations, control statement. Then jQuery is easy to learn. Then comes to next slide. Here we must have know about these two questions. First one, what is jQuery? Second one, should we learn jQuery nowadays? Why I am asking this second question to you? Because in this particular question, lot of people give their opinion. Don't need to learn jQuery, but I will give you my opinion that we discuss later. First we should discuss what is jQuery. jQuery is a JavaScript library. Do you know what is library? Library means it is a file which is contain various functions, method or object to perform a particular task. Suppose for an example we have to add countdown option to our web page. So in JavaScript it takes 20 to 30 lines, but in jQuery already that functions are there which are perform that tag, so it takes only 5 to 6 lines. So the tagline of jQuery is write less, do more. jQuery develops only for simplify the JavaScript program, so we can easily write JavaScript code. Then jQuery is a part of JavaScript, so jQuery code is similar to the JavaScript code, but only difference in syntax. As we discussed before, to perform any particular task, JavaScript takes so many lines, but in jQuery it takes 1 to 2 lines. Then let's talk about the purpose of jQuery. What are the reasons to develop jQuery? The important purpose is by using jQuery, it is easy to use JavaScript on your website. Means jQuery solve a lot of complicated things in JavaScript like DOM manipulation, event handling, animation and ajax. Then second one is browser compatibility. It means before jQuery different web browser have implement JavaScript in different way. It means suppose for an example height of web browser like Internet Explorer have one height dimension and Chrome have different height dimension. So in this scenario developer written two conditions, one for Internet Explorer and another one is for Chrome. So it is more difficult for developer to check whether the condition is satisfied or not, and also it takes lot of time. But in jQuery it automatically handled for all browser. So this is also one more important features. Then comes to the important question, should we learn jQuery? Lot of people give their opinion, no need to learn jQuery because modern JavaScript solve all the problem which are solved by the jQuery. Then why should you learn jQuery? okay, if modern JavaScript solved. But in my opinion, you should learn jQuery because jQuery have almost all plugins what you are looking for. Then one question in your mind, modern JavaScript have also lot of plugins now. Yes, but look, jQuery was released on 2006, whereas modern JavaScript was released on 2015. So in those 16 years, obviously developer was developed so many plugins than modern JavaScript. So I recommend to you to learn jQuery. Okay. But after some years, if you ask me, then I tell you modern JavaScript because you will also find all plugins. But right now, you will not get all plugins in modern JavaScript. So you can learn jQuery. Then I will give you one more suggestion. If you know JavaScript, then you can use JavaScript plugins and customize it. But if you have also knowledge on jQuery, then you have two options to use plugin, so it is more flexibility for you. So for that reason I will make this tutorial for you. But if you want to develop your own custom plugins, then you should use modern JavaScript, and if you want to save your time, then use jQuery. Okay, then we will discuss what you learn from this tutorial. From this tutorial, we will get the basic fundamental of jQuery so that you will get idea how to search plugins and implement those plugins in your web page or project. Okay. Before start the tutorial, I will show you some plugins that you should know how it is helpful. So you should decide to learn jQuery or not. Here is the list of some plugins. First plugin is image zoom. Also you can see this plugin in Flipkart. You can zoom each portion of the image. Okay. Then comes to Cropper plugin. This plugin is used while you upload any image in backend. Okay, in that time we can use this plugin for crop the image. Okay, now comes to 3D slider plugins. Here we can slide vertically, horizontally as your requirement. You can go through it. Okay, then comes to 360-degree plugins. Okay, also you can see this type of plugins in Flipkart while you purchase any shoe. Okay, you can move the object by moving the mouse. Okay, then comes to the this type of slider plugin. Here first it load, then it show the slide. Here it move by the moving the mouse. Okay, then comes to this photo gallery plugins. If you will select any particular photo, then it will zoom. Okay, then comes to interactive photo gallery plugins. Here when you hover on any image, then it will zoom that image. Okay, like this there are lot of plugins are available on jQuery. Okay, now you can decide whether you learn jQuery or not. Okay, in next video we will see how we can add jQuery on our web page or project. Okay, thanks for watching this video and see you in the next video.